Before reggae reached stadiums, before it crossed oceans and languages, there was one voice carrying the struggles, dreams, and resilience of Jamaica to the world. That voice belonged to a man whose music didn't just entertain, it inspired hope across generations. Today, we pause to honor the life, journey, and enduring legacy of a true reggae pioneer. Welcome back to the channel. If you love deep music history, legendary life stories, and the untold journeys behind iconic artists, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that shaped culture. Today's tribute is dedicated to a man whose songs became anthems of perseverance, Jimmy Cliff. Deep body, life, music, and impact. Jimmy Cliff was a groundbreaking Jamaican singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and actor whose work played a major role in taking reggae music beyond the Caribbean and onto the global stage. Over a career that spanned more than 6 decades, he built a legacy defined by powerful storytelling, social awareness, and timeless melodies. He became internationally known through songs that blended optimism with struggle, including uplifting anthems about determination, survival, and hope. His music spoke to ordinary people, yet resonated worldwide. Alongside his musical success, Cliff also became a cultural icon through his starring role in the influential Jamaican film The Harder They Come. The film, and its soundtrack, introduced reggae music to millions who had never experienced it before, marking a turning point in global music history. Throughout his lifetime, Jimmy Cliff earned some of the highest honors in music and culture. He received a Grammy Award, was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2010, and in 2003, he was awarded Jamaica's Order of Merit, the country's highest civilian honor. At the time of his passing, he held a unique place in history as the only living reggae musician to have received that distinction. Early life and family. Jimmy Cliff was born James Chambers on July 30, 1944, in the rural community of Somerton, located in St. James Parish, Jamaica. He grew up in a large family as one of 9 children, raised in conditions marked by hardship, but also strong cultural roots. His father worked as a tailor and farm laborer, while his mother provided domestic services before leaving the family shortly after his birth. James and his older brother were raised by their father, who instilled discipline and resilience. The family had Maroon ancestry, descendants of enslaved Africans who escaped plantations and formed independent communities in Jamaica's interior. Music surrounded young James despite the absence of radio or television in the home, shaping his creative instincts early on. By the age of 6, he was already performing at church gatherings and local events, and he began writing songs while still a child. At 13, he left formal schooling to pursue music seriously. Not long after, his father took him to Kingston, Jamaica's cultural heartbeat, where he attended technical school while immersing himself in the city's vibrant music scene. It was during this period that James Chambers adopted the stage name Jimmy Cliff, marking the birth of his professional identity. Music career, 1960s. Breakthrough. The early 1960s marked the beginning of Jimmy Cliff's rise. He balanced day jobs with relentless nighttime efforts to get his music heard. His breakthrough came in 1962 with a locally successful single that propelled him into national recognition. From there, his momentum grew quickly, leading to performances that represented Jamaica on international platforms, including the New York World's Fair in the mid-1960s. Seeking broader success, Cliff relocated to London after signing with Island Records. While early attempts to market him as a rock artist had mixed results, it was his reggae and ska-influenced recordings that truly connected with listeners. By the end of the decade, his music had crossed borders, and songs like Wonderful World, Beautiful People became international hits. His socially conscious songwriting also drew praise from major artists, earning him recognition as a powerful musical voice of protest and change. 1970s, global recognition. Jimmy Cliff's influence reached new heights in the early 1970s with the release of The Harder They Come. His portrayal of Ivan, a rural dreamer navigating the harsh realities of urban life, became iconic. The film's soundtrack, featuring songs he performed, played a crucial role in introducing reggae to a global audience. During this era, Cliff expanded his sound, blending reggae with soul, pop, and folk influences. His interpretations of popular songs helped introduce reggae rhythms to mainstream charts, while his original work continued to explore themes of struggle, migration, and resilience. Toward the end of the decade, Cliff stepped away from the spotlight, traveling to Africa to reconnect with his heritage. This spiritual journey deeply influenced his worldview. During this period, he converted to Islam and adopted a new name, later describing his beliefs as universal rather than tied to any single religion. These experiences shaped the reflective tone of his late 1970s work. 1980s to 2002, longevity and honors. Jimmy Cliff returned to music with renewed purpose in the 1980s. His consistency and artistic growth earned him a Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album, solidifying his place among the genre's greatest contributors. Beyond music, he appeared in television and film projects, connecting with audiences across generations. His work continued into the new millennium, culminating in critically praised albums that demonstrated his enduring relevance. In 2010, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, becoming one of only 2 Jamaican artists to receive the honor alongside Bob Marley. The Jamaican government recognized his cultural impact through national awards, celebrating him as a symbol of the country's artistic and spiritual voice on the world stage. Personal life and beliefs. Despite international fame, Jimmy Cliff remained deeply committed to family life. He was married to writer Latifah Chambers, with whom he had 2 children, and he was also the father of a daughter from a previous relationship. In interviews, Cliff often said his greatest achievement was not fame, but the family he built. Spiritually, his journey was diverse and evolving. Raised Christian, influenced by Rastafarian thought in his youth, later embracing Islam, and eventually describing himself as guided by universal principles and science, Cliff emphasized that faith was a personal path rooted in love, honesty, and perseverance. Death, lifestyle, and legacy. On November 24, 2025, Jimmy Cliff passed away at the age of 81. His family confirmed that he died following a seizure and subsequent pneumonia. News of his passing sparked global tributes from musicians, leaders, and fans who credited his music with helping them through difficult times. Financially, Cliff enjoyed a stable and successful life. Industry estimates placed his net worth between $10 million and $18 million, earned through music royalties, touring, film work, and careful stewardship of his catalog. His family shared that he made deliberate efforts to secure their future, ensuring his legacy would extend beyond music. Jimmy Cliff was more than a reggae artist. He was a messenger of hope, resilience, and unity. His voice carried the soul of Jamaica to every corner of the world, and his songs continue to inspire long after the music fades. If you enjoyed this tribute, please like the video, share it with fellow music lovers, and subscribe for more legendary stories. Comment below and tell us, what is your favorite Jimmy Cliff song, and why does it matter to you? Together, let's keep the spirit of reggae alive.